Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get
Today on NBA 2K TV, it's our regular season finale. We look back at some of our favorite
Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole...
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay.
some of our favorite player interviews.
It gives me smiles.
Special guest the professor breaks down top NBA player moves.
Yeah.
2K Pro M road to the finals. And there's 100,000 VC.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For the Clippers, they come in off the loss to the Cavaliers. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie? When you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown, some flagrant fouls, some trash talking. I want to see all
Why
that,
don't we
Ernie.
see good, clean,
No, I don't
competitive
wanna see
basketball?
that. No, I want to see some people get beat up tonight.
The starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte. At shooting guard, at the other guard position.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. And this is a dangerous team, there's no doubt about it, with the Western Conference's fourth best record.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another. So they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they'll have to come out strong to get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kyle Korver is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Batum in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, the Clippers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Curry dishes it to Paul. They kick it out to Green. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Picked by Griffin. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
That's good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Paul. Kicks to Curry. Picked by Griffin. From past the arc, and the shot is good. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
On the wing, Batum. Guarded by Green. Passes it to Jefferson. And Griffin sends it back. Curry against Lamb. Curry can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Williams with a clean look. Got it from 16 feet.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Paul. And here's Green outside. Here's Koufos. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist has checked in. Now here's Batum. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Lakers. Here's Jefferson. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. The Clippers trail. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 5 now. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jefferson kicks to Lynn. Williams sets a screen for Lynn. Shot clock at 6. And Paul over to help. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Lynn. Batum's got his first basket of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And Green gets it to go.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. J.J. Hickson. Hornets trail by 6. On the court for the Hornets, Jeremy Lin is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Kaminsky in at the 4 slot to the left side wing. Releases from 15. Lamb, good. Lamb's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Charlotte. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He ended up with 34 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. He carried his team the whole game and was responsible for most of the offense in that contest, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And he hits it to tie the game up. 6 points for Lamb.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Paul dishes to Curry. Curry with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Batum, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Los Angeles with another miss. And stolen by Koufos. Crawford passes to Koufos. No good again that time.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
A shot by Batum, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Curry, here we go. Rebounded by Lamb.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Lin's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Lets it go from 11. Williams with the block. Lin with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. He kicks it to Jefferson. And he overshot that one, missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Picked by Griffin. Curry kicks to Koufos. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sharp.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Korver. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Picked by Williams. Lin with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. The shot by Williams, no good.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Curry kicks to Koufos. Outside Curry. Looking to get it going, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Here's Lin after the basket by Los Angeles. Williams, a screen on Paul, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Attention, Staples Center. Attention, Staples Center, please.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead. Through the first 2 quarters. Freak really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Koufos in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Williams. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And that one's good.